They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pit Bull Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Yellow Jackets will kick it away to start us off. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So FIU's offense will have first crack at this one. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Grab near the marker. It's Stone. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Okay, ready? The Panthers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He's going to run it. Got room at the 35. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
What a real good...
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. The RPO fired complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. FIU pushing tempo. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds his man, it's Stone. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. On the move. They get him down, but it's past the sticks, and it's a first down for FIU. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're down to the 20, first and 10. They'll go to the toss. Headed to the end zone, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Florida International.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So Georgia Tech's offense has the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And a part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just...
Turning it on! Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And he'll take it to the
This guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Carter. He gets it out to the 32 and sets him up with a little better field position. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks.
And you got to lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the replays, somebody has to account for the quarterback, and they forgot who that was, and he made them pay with a big play.
And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. FIU pushing tempo. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, but not before a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
There he goes. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On first and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Panthers!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Mendez. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Yellow Jackets just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking to pass. It's Knowles. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Back to pass on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Phillips. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Yellow Jackets getting set on first and 10.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. The Yellow Jackets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll try it again. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
I think moving forward on third down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try to throw it vertically. Start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys. They've got way too much speed, and you saw it right there.
And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. run the RPO and fire to the right. At the 35, he's loose. They're finally able to haul him down at midfield.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Townsend. Breaks into the open. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. FIU pushing tempo.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw on first down. Now improvising. Fires to the right. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Finds a man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice game. And the Panthers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Got it behind the line. It's Townsend. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun. Give on the inside. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, FIU.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Mendez. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. Snags a quick pass on the left, and they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
Hand off from the shotgun. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They give up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Caught in the backfield, it's Townsend. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. challenge here. They've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period will be a second down. Got it in the middle. It's Durant. Oh, he's got some space. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. FIU pushing tempo.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3.
Number 48.
Good right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
That's caught. It's Phillips. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
He's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in the last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Pulls and fires complete. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42. FIU pushing tempo. This is a designed run. Turning it on. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. These guys in a much better position after that penalty on the D. Now it's 2nd and 7. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. Catches it at the 30. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll send the back in motion. Oh, a double pass. Caught close to the marker. It's Fields. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Stone. He's loose. The 20. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and the secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Might be calling a hot route. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Quarterback will keep it. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2. FIU pushing tempo. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got mauled on the last play. Do they have anything that'll work on 3rd and goal from the 2? Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida International.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Georgia Tech, 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the... And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
I know it's early in this game, but, man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to...
And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Yellow Jackets send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Quarterback making checks. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Grabbed in the middle. It's Townsend. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Running the red zone. It's Fields. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Time running out here in the first half. This offense will choose to take a knee. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
There are a lot of offenses out there that will probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Stone. FIU pushing tempo. Using his feet. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Panthers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Offense getting set for first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fields. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. It's complete to the left. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. And he's on his way. Bunch formation for these receivers. Leaves it with the running back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Quick completion to the right. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Fields. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. FIU will line up to punt. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
The Panthers moving quickly to the line. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Splits the Florida International offense is back on the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kicker. There he goes. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Kruger. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Got it on the outside. It's Townsend. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. This guy is doing work on the outside, and the sweet toe tap to stay in bounds there.
How about the sweet feet? I mean, it's so hard to know where you're at on the sidelines and have good body control, and you could tell he did. Gets the feet down, secures the catch. That is a nice catch. Nice footwork, young fella.
Got it in the middle. It's Townsend. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And under critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
second down.
Gonna look downfield again. Somehow got the screen into that traffic. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7.
And that's another FIU.
Quarterback keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Kruger. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Making side adjustments here. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Second down, he'll throw it. Pucks it out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. He'll try to get it through the air. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.